Hey guys, this is Sharon with Chalkn. I am back. I haven't been here in a while, and I am back and ready to make some beautiful projects. So today we're going to be doing this one. It's called Squeeze the Day, and it's going to be really, really super pretty. Okay, so while I'm waiting for you guys to show up, I'm going to be fixing some things on my iPad here on the live video. Okay. So just going to put this into my VIP group if I can find it. Okay. Is anyone here yet? Hi guys. Let's see. Just a couple more minutes here. Oh, hey Janessa. Hi Max. Good to see you guys. Okay, I just have one more group here to post in and then I can get started. So hang on just a minute. Okay, here we go. All right, so today we are, hey lovely. So today we're gonna be doing, hi Stephanie, we're gonna be doing Squeeze the Day. Sorry, I had that upside down. And we're gonna be working with fun, this is our 18-inch round board. I really love this round board. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started here. Where's my tools? Okay. So we're gonna open this guy up. You're finally getting notifications again. What happened? Did you have an issue with your Facebook? So I have not done any lives in a long time, it feels like. I've just been really, really busy. I've had some company and just trying, May just throws me for a loop every single year. It seems like it's never easy trying to get through May. Okay, so I have some really fun chalk goodness today. We're going to be working with these colors and also yellow and then also a white. So we have all sorts of fun things today. Let me get this one right here is an E size transfer, so you can see it's really kind of big. It's the largest one that we have, and it's $39.99. But what I really love about these transfers is that you can mix and match. So you can totally take part of one transfer and use it in 20 different ways. Like I could take this Squeeze the Day part of this and I can put it on a plate, or I can put it on just a plain round, square board. You can put it on so many things. Let's see, Max, can people just buy a picture or do we have to buy the whole set? Well, what do you mean by a picture? Do you mean a design? So once I create this design, somebody can buy that if that's what you're asking. Okay, so now I said that this is $39.99, but as a designer, it's only $23.99 because we get a 40% discount. So that's always a really cool thing. I don't know about you, but if I get addicted to something, I would rather become a designer so that I can get the designer prices. And with our prices being 40% off, that's a really, really good deal. So we're gonna have some oranges and lemons on here. So instead of like flowers, it's gonna be fruit. So, and then it has a cute little flower on it too. And that's a flower that I can use, you know, over and over as well. Okay. Just a couple more pieces to cut. So now that it's June 1st, let's see, how much again for the whole package to start? It's $99 max. And it's a really good deal. Okay, yeah, so now that it's June 1st, which is technically not summer, but feels like summer, what do you guys have planned to do this summer? You can comment below and let me know. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to be using this lemon, I think, and this orange. I might go a little smaller with some other pieces. I'll put those aside. I don't think I'm going to use this piece, or this piece. And then I'm definitely going to use the flower. Okay, so here we go. Actually, you know what? I need a brown too. So let me go grab a brown. Hang on real quick. Camping, that's fun. Okay, here we have bark. Hopefully this is, that's not looking so good. And I don't know if I think I have another one. Hang on, don't go anywhere. I did have another one. Let's see, Max, I am from Cincinnati, Ohio. See, Cincinnati. Okay, this one's much better. Oh. So let's just mix these up and make sure they're good to go before we get started. This one's perfect. Now, I definitely need to spray this. I'm just gonna let that sit while we do this live. Okay, and then we're going to need, well, I will wait on the other colors. Okay, so now this is one of those transfers that has these little place markers. So I'm going to want to make sure that I get in there and I want to chalk over this so that I can get the exact right placement. And this one is numbered too. This says number 2, and then this one says number 1. So it tells you exactly which piece to do first. Okay. Oh, we need our fuzzing cloth. So this piece is kind of big. I think I'm going to put you guys down. Let's see, Janessa, you've already been to the river a couple times, the pool, and the splash pad. We go all out during the summer. That's awesome. I used to do all that stuff too when I had younger kids. This year we're saving money. We are not going on vacation. You know, you guys know with the closing of Clever Container, I am without my big salary. So we're just kind of saving money a little bit. So we're going to skip that vacation. But there's going to be plenty of things to occupy me with. I'm just going to do that one more time. So the reason why we fuzz is because we don't want it to be too sticky so that it will not come off of the board. You want to be very careful about that. Okay. I'm going to put it, I want to make sure that I measure it so that the green part does not come off the side. Well, I guess it's okay if it does. But that's how that's going to line up. So these two I'm going to line up. They'll be right on top. And then the other side will be like this. I wonder if I can push it out a little bit more. I probably can. So, hi Lisa. Janessa, you are going to Maine for a few days to see your mom, but it's just you. Your husband, kids are staying home. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. So you can try to gain your sanity back. That's awesome. That sounds really great. Okay, so this way it comes off just a little bit. Well, no it doesn't. That should be perfect. Okay, let's go with that. So I think that I'm gonna use my little favorite tool today. This is the it's the handled squeegee. Let's see. Got a little fuzz under there.
Seventh time on the toilet.
Okay, I'm alive here. What do you want me to do about it? Sorry guys, it's my husband. If you want a good laugh, he said it's the 7th time he's been on the toilet, and I guess I'm supposed to help him with that or something. Okay, so let's grab, I think I'm gonna grab the small squeegee. Okay, so this is what's great about the handled squeegee, is that you can just put a little bit down and then spread it around. And it goes so much faster too. When we're done with this one, we're gonna have to quick move it over to the other side. Oh, I forgot to put my little place markers in there. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna flip it around to the other side. I can't really measure this one out. So I'm just gonna plug it in, I think. It's kind of hard when you just place, shoot. I just got it on me. When you use it again before cleaning it off. It doesn't always go as planned. Sometimes you have to redo it. And I want to make sure I get those place markers. Okay. This looks pretty good. So I'm going to stick this in my water bath. Oh. I think I got it all tangled up there. Hi, Margaret. Janessa, must be a guy thing, they love sharing. Yes, they do. Okay. Okay, so now what I want to do is get this chalk here off of the handle and put it back in because we don't want to waste any of our chalk. I'm just going to clean this up. So if any of you guys are wanting to purchase this project today, I'm going to offer you a 10% discount on this whole project. So send me a message later or now. Just send me a message to let me know if that's something that you want to purchase, and then I can give you that discount. So let's see. It's time to move on to this one. I need to dry this off because we don't want any of the water on the squeegee when we go to do these flowers here. So we're gonna need our fuzzing towel. It's still pretty sticky, even though I had done it 3 times, it was still pretty sticky. So it is okay to do it more than once. Okay. So now remember, we have to line up these little doohickeys here. Still pretty sticky, and I cannot see through there. That's going to be impossible to see. need to move, oops. It's kind of tricky. What do I have, an audience? Okay, so there's no way I'm going to be able to see through there, so I'm just going to guess. That's going to have to do. Okay, so now let's do our 2 colors of green. This is my favorite parakeet, and this is looking a little rough. It's just hard. We're getting there. Let's see. Janessa, let's see. How big is the squeegee handle? It's the handle, it just fits right in the palm of your hand. The whole thing is 4 inches, I believe. It's called a 4-inch handle. 4-inch handled squeegee. Wow, this one is hard too. Need a little bit of water here too. So all you have to do is just add a little bit of water and it will soften anything up. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a blob of each color. And then I'm going to mix it with this color. Okay, now we're going to use the handled squeegee again. Now, since this is, I'm just gonna, well, let's just go ahead and take this off first. Voila! I do believe it's gorgeous. Okay, so I need to dry this off. Wow, this is gorgeous, guys. So now we're going to flip this over. I need a paper towel. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Now I cannot put this chalk. This is just waste, unfortunately, because I can't put it back into any container since it's a mixed color. Okay, so now that turned out super gorgeous. Cannot wait to see the whole thing. Now, I hope this turns out okay because it's the second time. I am a little concerned. If this doesn't work out, I might have to redo it. Okay, let's give this a try. An empty container, that's a good idea. Well, it's not quite as gorgeous as I was hoping. The right side definitely looks a little rough. But I think we can cover it up with all of our little, fruit thingamajiggers. And I think, let me see here. I'm afraid I don't like it. Hi, Kelsey. I feel like this needs, the whole thing needs to be moved over a little bit more, and I need to clean off the transfer. So I think that that's what I'm gonna do. It's best to make it as perfect as we can. So I'm going to take my board eraser and erase the whole thing on the right side. Okay, this is going to be much better. I'm just using a little wipe here. Just to get the extra off. Okay, now I'm going to use a towel. think I should just learn a lesson and every time wash it off in between. Okay. Just to get it a little drier. Okay, now comes the tricky part, and that is to wash this off. So you guys get to watch me do this. Gonna do it on a towel, and I don't have any more paper towels. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get going. So this is all kind of tangled up because it didn't quite fit exactly perfect. Oh, you guys can't even see. Hang on. It didn't fit exactly perfect inside of here. So it's tangled. Or stuck together, I guess is the proper term for it. So whenever this happens, you just stick it underneath water, and this is easier to do in a faucet. Okay, so we got it all untangled. I really need a sink. It'd be nice if I could take you guys with me to my sink. Okay. So I'm using a board eraser. This thing is a must-have. It's similar to a magic eraser, but it's more potent. Okay, let's flip it to the other side. Okay, so when I'm done with this, I'm just going to take it to my sink and get it cleaned off even better. So I'm going to put that one aside. Let's see. Kelsey, no, it does not ruin it. You got to be careful though. It can stretch it out, but this does happen all the time when you have the much larger transfers. And it's totally fine. You just want to get it underwater to get it out. I'm getting it unstuck here. This one was a tricky one. I'm going to take this to my sink. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. All right, let's just get this cleaned off. We're almost done. Okay, it is a little crinkled, but once I get it back on the paper backing, it'll be okay. Okay, so let me just get cleaned up here a little bit. Let's get this guy cleaned off, because we're going to use this one again. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use my hair dryer to dry this a little bit. Because I want to make sure that the silk screen is completely dry before we go to use it again. Yes, Nick Kelsey, it does have to dry before we reuse it. That is a must. And you have to use a hair dryer and not a heat gun. So I like to use a heat gun if I don't have transfers around it, because the heat gun works better, or it just works quicker. But you cannot use a heat gun when you're using the transfers. And yes, it is so cool, but you do have to be gentle. Okay, so we'll put that aside. And we'll bring our project back. This feels still a little wet. Oops. Well, I've done it again. There we go. Okay. Oh, you're fine. All right, guys, this is a little crinkled. It's not usually crinkled. I'm not sure what the heck happened to it in that bath water, because usually it's not crinkled like this. I might have torched it somehow. So we're just going to, I think it'll straighten out once I get it onto backing, like the transfer backing paper. So it only matters that there's no bubbles inside of the area that I'm going to be chalking. That's the most important part. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do this again. I really like the left side. I did a really good job on that one. I'm not going to use the handle. I'm just going to, well, I think I will after all. Okay. Perfect. Okay, now I'm just gonna lay this aside. I'm not gonna put it back into that bath water that got all messed up. Let's see, for chalk parties, you take, yes, I do take a hair dryer to my chalk parties. And no, I don't feel like I need more than one. Usually people are able to share just fine with the one, but what I do is I take a long extension cord so that I can plug it in, and then they can, it can reach throughout the entire table that they're working on. So that works really, really well. Okay, so this is my heat gun, and I'm only going to use this if there's no transfers around. But for the transfers, you have to use the hair dryer. Okay, so now we're ready for this guy. This is a little wet. Okay, so now my chalk needs a little help here. It got a little messed up. So I'm gonna mix this again. Need a little more water. Okay, for those of you who are just joining us, if you would like to buy this whole project, I've got a discount for you, so send me a message. You will have to buy it by the end of the weekend, though, to get the discount. See you, Linda. So you guys are both going back?
Yeah, I'll bring her back tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. Have a fun night. See you, Corey.
Yeah,
Love you. Okay, that's good enough. And I am severely running out of, let me see if I have some more of that green. Hang on a second. Okay, I don't have any more of this green, so I'm gonna have to make do. Because I don't want to use a different color from what's on the right side. But I have enough here I can make it work. This parakeet color is my favorite. Okay, so I want to clean this off. It still has the brown on it. Okay, so starting over. Lydia, yes, this does work on fabric. However, we have a whole line of inks that works better on fabric. So you can do both ink and chalk, which makes this a really super fun company. Whoops. This is going to be gorgeous. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm so glad I redid it. Okay. So let me show it to you so far. Look at the gorgeous two-tone color. Can you see that? Thank you, Lydia. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so now I'm going to erase these little placement holders because there's no need for it now. I'm just using a little wet wipe. Okay, now I'm going to put away the chalk. I need to buy some more of this parakeet because this is my favorite. I use this all the time. And I really like the combination of the two colors for leaves. These stir sticks are amazing too because it helps you to totally clean off your chalk jars. Okay, next is the fun part. Let me see, let me get this put away too. Okay. Yeah, it looks much better, don't you guys think? I think I made the right call redoing it. Okay, let me get this dried off. Sometimes it's best to just cut your losses and redo it than to try to fix it. All right, so we're gonna work with the orange first. And here's where we're gonna have to, since we just have the one transfer for the orange, we're gonna have to do the same thing. Use it several times before cleaning it off. But it'll be easier with this because it's just the one color, it's just the orange. Whereas before I was trying to mix the two different green colors. So this is going to be a lot easier. Okay, so I think I'm going to put one here. And this color is orange peel. I am running low on squeegees. I have a ton of them, but apparently I used a ton for these leaves. Now we're gonna have to work pretty quickly here because as soon as this chalk dries on the transfer, it's gonna start coming up and not looking very good. That's probably enough for over there. It's looking good. What do you guys think so far? Give me some love if you like it. Okay, I think I'll leave it with just the 3 on this side. Okay, so now we're going to dry it. Okay. Hi Sherry, thanks for joining us. Okay, so I think we're done with the orange. I'm gonna try to save this squeegee here because I'm running low. Okay. All right, next we're gonna work with Bumblebee. Okay, let's see. This is in pretty good shape. Thank you, Janessa. I'm glad you like it. But wait till you see the finishing touches. All right, I think that I'm going to use this one instead because it's a little more liquidy. And I don't feel like messing with any snafus today, any more than I already have. Okay, so we're going to make some lemons now. Let's get our fuzzing towel. Okay, for those of you who are just popping on and you might be new to Chalk Couture, Chalk Couture is an amazing direct sales company where we sell the chalks and surfaces and transfers for all kinds of do-it-yourself projects, do-it-yourself home decor. So our transfers are silk screen and they are reusable, which is amazing, completely amazing. And it's just a really great company to work for. So a lot of times you'll see at other stores, you'll see that they have stencils there that you can use. And I know from firsthand experience that those stencils are way harder to use, and they're all one and done. So you use it one time and then it's done. So you're going to end up spending a lot more money in the long run because you are buying it more than once. So there's some projects that I have, or some transfers that I have used over and over because it was a favorite of mine. And you cannot do that with these ones in the other stores. So that's what makes Chalk Couture unique to all other companies, you know, that you might see anywhere else. I don't know if I'm putting these lemons in the right place or if I'm just throwing them in, but it's still gonna look good. So speaking about the reusable, so all we have to do is stick them in water, clean them off, and then we can totally, that is off place, totally reuse it again for another project. Okay. Okay, so let me dry this off. And our chalk is reusable too, so if any of you saw it, the sort of in the middle of this project where I had to completely erase the right side. So the chalk is erasable, the board is erasable, so you just wipe it off with the board with water and you're good to go. Okay, next we're going to work with white. We have a cute little flower. Okay. Where do I want to put the flowers? I think I'll put one there. Not sure if that's completely dry yet. Let me get my white. This white is kind of looking pinkish because I have mixed some red in here on accident. But it could be like a pinkish flower. Now that looks really nice. You know what? I'm gonna switch to my multi-tool. Multi-tool is great for getting inside little teeny tiny spaces, which is what we're doing here. feel like I need one more over here, maybe right here. Okay. That's all done. Okay, we have just one more step. Okay, we have our squeeze the day. We want to fuzz this real good because we're going to be overlapping on the flowers. And I don't want to pull up any chalk with this transfer. Okay, I'm going to use this other chalk because I don't want there to be any kind of pink on the inside of it. And I'm thinking I need to use the handled squeegee again too. Let me get a little water in here. To make it a little looser. Okay, and I have quite a mess here. Quite a lot of goop. Okay. Let me see. I want to dry this off. Okay, so moving right along. I'm going to use a big, medium or a small-sized squeegee to just get a bunch onto the board. All right, now we're going to use this guy. Okay, here we go. Boom. It is gorgeous. Ugh. Okay, what do you guys think? Squeeze the day. Do you love it? Give me some hearts and likes if you guys are still here. Okay, hi guys. So that was a little trickier than I thought it was going to be, but it turned out gorgeous. I'm so excited. So if any of you guys would like to purchase this actual one yourself, send me a message because I can send this out to you. Or if you want to create it yourself, which is actually the most fun, then send me a message and I will give you a discount tonight. Lydia, I'm so glad you and Janessa like it. I think it's gorgeous. Okay, so yeah, so if you would like to purchase the materials to make this yourself, that is the most fun. Send me a message and I will give you a big discount on that. If any of you guys are interested in joining this company to become a designer, let me know about that too. Comment below, join, and then I can add you to my income opportunity group. Or if you're just interested in purchasing, I have an online boutique that you can also join. So just comment below and let me know what you're interested in. So I'm really excited. This turned out really awesome. I think it's a perfect summary type of project. So it's just so much fun to make this stuff. You just really have a huge sense of accomplishment. And did you guys know that crafting helps to, it's therapeutic too. Like it helps you to feel better when you're not feeling well. There's all kinds of therapeutic benefits to crafting. So it's a thing that's healthy too. It's healthy for you and good for you. So really, really cool. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you would do me a favor and share this video, I would really, really appreciate it. It just helps me to keep my business going. So I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.